Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 41. And we have become an Oathbreaker with Shadowheart. You have broken your sacred oath and betrayed your beliefs. You can no longer use channel oath charges. You should go to camp and contemplate what happened and what comes next. We may have to change her to a paladin oath of vengeance because they have a bit more leeway with what they can say and do, and it might fit her better. I was going this way for the sacred weapon, but that might not be necessary. Which, if it's not, so that creates something interesting here. If you don't want to go with sacred weapon for her, because if you can't hold on to her oath, it's going to cost 1,000 gold pieces to get her oath restored, which it may not even be anything worth contemplating until her quest line kind of resolves, which may resolve at the end of this temple. But if you just want to go strictly off your charisma rules, then I would say dump the strength and put it all into con. Might as well do that. And then make her an Oath of Vengeance one. She's not going to get Sacred Blade, so she won't get the strength bonus added to her charisma bonus for attack. Or vice versa. Whichever it is. Whichever the case may be. Yeah, I think that's probably the plan. The other thing is, this weapon is nice, but really you want her with a two-handed weapon. With Great Weapon Master, because on a crit or killing, which you would expect a paladin with smiting to be able to do, they're going to get a bonus attack, and that's what I want with her. So I think I'm going to have to respec her yet again. But we've got the Umbral Gems. Did anybody else pick up Umbral Gems? Will, did you pick up an Umbral Gem? Did our main character pick up a number gem? Yes, so send those to Shadowheart. How many of those are there? I'm trying to avoid spoilers as I play through the game. I'm really trying to not have to do anything like that unless I absolutely get stuck.
Assume nothing.
So right now I don't know much other than I'm probably going to want to respec her yet again and give her a two-handed weapon. And really what she should probably have, if Karlach's not going to be in the group, Karlach's glaive needs to go on somebody else. So I mean, this is a nice +3 weapon, but when your hit points are reduced to 0, you gain some hit points back, and allies within 90 meters also gain. That's not a big deal. So and the extra shiny light thing. The cool part is it gives you access to Sunbeam. That is the cool part. That's where that comes from. So for right now, what are we looking at? Well, let's worry about respecting her later.
Onward, ever onward.
We need to keep looking for other ways. So we came in here and we met this guy, Yerger. And we assume that Yerger is gonna help us out here with Raphael. Heavy chest. Okay, it's red, so we want to leave that alone. There's a lake back here. And there's a bunch of dead people here. A bunch of skeletons. Other than that, there's not much here. Okay, and then there's stairs down to here. It says we can't get there. I'm thinking we might be able to get down there. Just have to do a little jumping. Let's go. The other thing is, as a paladin type, she doesn't need this thing that's creating this level. Yeah, what is it? What's the thing that's giving her that ability? Not the shifting corpus ring. Boots of striding. Can't be knocked prone. This. Abyss beckoners. At the start of the summoned creature's turn, it must succeed that whereas summoned creatures have resistance to all damage except psychic hit. She's not summoning anymore with those. So, do we have any gloves from anybody else that are like maybe better? If we do, they're probably back at camp. The gloves of heroism. Oh. Shadowheart. Would you like to have those gloves instead? Okay. There you go, darling. Well then. It's funny having these guys right here. Not being our enemies. Lae'zel. Okay, so down here. Oh, please don't make me prone. Just let me jump. Oh, fine. Yeah, I know. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It is what it is, folks.
No time to rest.
Let's go this way. Can you get over here? No. Why not? Okay, hold on.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Can you get over there? No.
All right, what now?
Oh, come on. Really? You guys can't get over there? You two can't get over there? Rats. There's a candle down here. And a door. A big door. And then a big long drop down to the bottom there. Is there anything down there worth going after? Oh, what? There, you can climb down from there. Oh. Well, holy hell. I gotta get you guys over on the side. Okay, well, gosh. You having to burn your shadow step this early is lame. No, 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 no.
Indolence breeds madness.
Lae'zel. Get over here. Oh, come on. Get over there with him. No, you. Oh, God. There you go, Lae'zel. You two need to be over here. Okay, get over there and stay over there. Alright. 3. Well, now do we have potions of flying? Or anything like that? Or potions of jumping? Or potion of flying. How many do we have? We got 2. God, I hate using them here, though. That seems dumb.
The pride of the gate.
Just use your Misty Step. Same thing with you. Those are things we can get back after a long rest.
That is
So.
nothing.
Alright, what's this gem? Candle. Oh, no. Keep it on. Incense, tin cup.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Trial or just a library type room?
I must keep going.
Place where people did their work. Neat wall. Really? Anything interesting here? Reflections upon the mirror of loss. You couldn't just view it from that side of the table? The original purpose of the sacred mirror has been lost to the ages. Some suppose that it was a result of Telemont Tanthal's attempts to delve into the Shadowfell itself in the time before the folly of his master Karsus. Others claim his only became object of devotion after the fall of Netheril, when the lost-stricken survivors of the floating cities found comfort in Lady Shar's embrace. What is certain is that many of the Night Singer's faithful claim to feel some echo of her power and majesty when the presence of the mirror, even though it is shattered. They are often said to feel lesser once they step away from the mirror, hence the name it has become commonly known by. Our scholars continue to study it, but alas, its true nature may continue to elude us. Perhaps, if the Dark Lady indulges us, she shall reveal another of these holy relics for us so that we may feel the full power of her embrace. Okay. There's a broken mirror then? Fun. Oh, right here. The Mirror of Loss.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
That's too bad. Gilded chest. Darling.
Assume nothing.
That's not gonna cut it. That is not gonna cut it, and my pixie is shouting at me again. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. Okay. That wasn't worth it. Wow.
One true way.
Yeah, one true way. Okay, so there's a mirror in there. The rest of that is kind of like blocked. So what's this over here? I mean, there's something. Oh, there's something way down there, isn't there? Way down there. Okay. And you can climb down from where? From there. Oh, brother. How do we gotta be able to get there from the other side, right? Okay. So let's go back to the Gauntlet of Shar. Is that the only place we have? Break Yurgi's contract. That's it. The Gauntlet of Shar. Alright. So we're here. We need to go this way. Oh, and there's a wall down there that we missed last time. Okay, in that library looking room thing. There's this library room over here. I feel like this is going to be really important, but I just don't know when. Like, I'm worried about going in there right now because of the silence spell, and I feel like there should be a way to deal with that. The rats. What's up with the rats? What would happen if we nuked all the rats? Gosh, I don't know. It doesn't feel like... It feels like we should be doing something with those rats. Ear leader for now. You got a fireball spell. You want to kill a bunch of rats? They're like...
Let's try this way.
Totally don't care about the fireball spell. I want my fireball spell back. Okay, so let's look at animal talking. Maybe. Potion of animal speaking. Send those to Shadowheart.
There is work to do.
Tell me, rats, what's going on?
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave.
Calm down. What are you talking about?
Talking of you. Intruder. Invader. Unworthy one. These halls are not for you.
But I'm a Sharon. Back off. Or I'll be scraping your guts off the heel in a moment.
Try it. A lot more guts than you'd expect. A lot more.
Alright. Fine, ratty. I know what that's all about. But I want to go down here and see. This is crawl down territory. They're not rodents of unusually large size, but maybe they fight like it. What's this thing here in the center? Just a piece of purple that's not a piece of purple. Okay. How do we get down there? So right here, what's this? We can walk down here. There's some kind of pentagram down here. Well, would you look at that? Broken effigy. One becomes many. In each of us is more than what we are. Parts and multitudes that form our thoughts, desires, nature itself. Manifold are the creatures inside you, and what you can become when you speak my words is all your parts made manifest. Your weakness can become strength if it is made legion. Quaking hearts can find courage in their numbers. The lowliest of vermin can humble a Goliath if they stand as an army. The rats. And a ruin can become a kingdom for one soul made many. Speak Ettore Mustag thrice. Become your finest self. All of them. Raphael.
Well, it claims to divide an individual into a whole crowd.
Yeah. That might not be the best thing in the world, huh?
Some sort of ritual circle, but not one that belongs here.
The rat stares at you. It almost seems like it wants your attention.
Okay. Now you want to talk.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured.
I don't usually bargain with rats. If I let you live, what's in it for me?
There are treasures. Useless to us now, but once they had value, meaning. We hid them away. Untouched for a lifetime. Keep your word, and we will reveal them to you.
All right. Your lives for this treasure. You better level with me.
And you better be true to your word. I am small, but we are many. Now fetch your prize and leave.
Oh, well, this helps for
Onward in her name.
completing the breaking of his curse. Okay, so this quest needs refinement. This was something I noticed Mortissimo Gaming was talking about in his review, because the first act of the game was in early access for 3 years, people banging on it. It ended up being really polished, and then there were points in the game later on that were less polished, and this quest is a prime example of it. The way that I just went down with this quest is complete garbage and shouldn't exist. There's a point when there becomes too much choice and consequence, and what I mean by that is choice and consequence is great if your choices lead to meaningful consequences. But if your choice leads to an insignificant consequence that breaks the quest, then that's just stupid. And that's what happens. Down here, we're going to touch this. Remember, she's oath broken. We're going to give her a potion of animal talking. All right. So here's what's going to happen. Let's go here.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Potion of animal speaking. I'm going to give both of these to Shadowheart. Shadowheart, It's going to take this and drink it. We're going to make a quick save here. Here's what happens. You can see that there's this little pentagram here. If you make a bargain with them, they will send you somewhere else into the rest of the ruin that's really hard to get to, which we've already been to. And they promise you a reward, and it ends up just being junk trinkets, basically. A couple of potions, blah, 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 blah. It's dumb. And then it basically breaks the quest because you can't free this character that we're trying to free, whatever his name is. Not Balthazar, but yeah, Yrgir. We can't free Yrgir from his contract. So it shouldn't have even been an option to make a deal with the rats. That shouldn't even be an option. What should happen is the rats should show up and there should just be a fight. So that's what we're going to do.
A ritual circle. And an infernal one at that. What's it doing here?
So now what's it say? Okay, now the rat shows up. We came upon a mysterious
Rat
ritual.
stares at you. It almost seems like it wants your attention.
It does. Okay, so try to figure out what it wants. I need her to talk to it. She's got the animal talking.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured.
And so, you're not an ordinary rat, are you? None of you
An
are.
ordinary rat alone. But together, something more. Some remember turning away from the sun. Some remember donning a black cloak. Some remember plunging a blade into an innocent heart. But we all remember a name. Lithindor. We share who he was.
Yeah, so if you skip over some of these lines of dialogue because the other options like attack and leave are already there. If you skip straight to I don't usually bargain with rats, if I let you live, what's in it for me, then you skip through the ability basically to fight this thing. This whole thing is broken. So are you telling me you're one person turned into a swarm of rats? How can that be?
It shouldn't be. We should be one long dead. Instead we are many. Scurrying. Hiding. Surviving. We are just crumbs of a life. Harmless nothings. Unless you test us. Leave us in peace.
I don't usually bargain with rats. If I let you live, what's in it for me?
There are treasures. Useless to us now, but once they had value. Meaning. We hid them away. Untouched for a lifetime. Keep your word, and we will reveal them to you.
And this is baloney. So, it just shouldn't even be an option. This is a choice with no consequence of any value or meaning. So I would have just cut this, excised it right out like a cancer. That can't be in the quest line. It just shouldn't be there. No. So I'm just going to attack. So now about a bazillion rats are going to show up. Unless we kill this guy.
The rat utters a defiant hiss. Bloodlust fills its little black eyes.
So now we get about 40 rats. But this isn't too bad because we have some fireball people here. Okay, darling. Can you get a fireball around there? This might not be the worst thing in the world. There's supposed to be about 40 of them, though. So, what are they? They're still at 1 hit point. Can I get you to go where I want you to? What about right here? I can't get over and get that next rat, can I? What about right there? That's 4 rats. 5 rats? 5 rats right there, maybe? It's really hard to aim, isn't it? Like, in other games, you hit control and then you can have a little more quote-unquote control. There's 4 rats there. Okay. What about this? God, this is so hard to aim. Why does it have to be this hard? Cast a fireball. The rat needs a 15 save. Rolled 16. That's fine. They're not really saving anything off of that. Okay, let's do that. Will. You do the same thing. Get some rats over here. Now more rats are coming. The rats are coming. The rats are coming. Gain advantage on attack rolls against fiends, celestials, and undead. Well, that's not what either one of these guys are. You or an ally's weapon deal an additional radiant damage and can daze enemies for a turn. Your weapon attacks deal additional damage. I don't want to waste the level 1 spell slot. I'm just going to hang out with this. Rats are going to come. Bite. Rolled a 17. Then rat needs a 17. Okay. It's... So then, I guess the problem is the necrotic rats. Yeah, you want to kill as many of them as possible. Okay. Well, and how many hit points do they have? 4? Okay. Okay, darling. Now, move a little bit. What do we got here? Is this regular rat, necrotic rat? More of them coming out of the ground. Okay. They rolled a 20 critical hit. Jeez. I could riposte. That might be the best use of my battle master skills. Okay. Well, let's see. Soporific rat. Oh, sleeping spell. I'd heard about that. I had to look some stuff up because this whole thing was just being like ridiculous. Okay. What about you? Oh my god. Here comes a bunch more. Alright. Well, somebody said about 40 rats, so. Really? Okay. Look at the rolls they're getting. Will. I need all of you guys to get out of here so we can launch some fireballs. Okay, ratties. What are we looking at here? Where are they at? Right there. And a rat there. Okay. I need you guys out of the way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on just jumping out of the way for a second. Let's jump out of the way. And then use a little heal on ourselves, maybe. Go. Let's do that, because I just need people out of the way. Lizelle.
I am death.
Necrotic rat. There's the soporific rat. We want to be out of the way of that. So let's do this. You're going to leap out of the way here. Can you leap somewhere where you can see? Or you could go like this. How far can you get? You can leap here, maybe? Path is interrupted. Okay, here. I want you to come over here.
No time to waste.
That one and that one. Okay, I thought it would kill that rat there. Wow. Well then, let's do this. You get another action. 2 and 2. Well, kill it. Try to kill this one. Dang it, I should have used her portent there. That's right. Do this. Now you're out of the way. Will's got to get out of the way first. Will, jump. Or just get out of the way. There we go, buddy. Right there. That's a lot of rats. Don't worry about that. On any of them. Here they come. Here they come again. Okay, so now there's the soporific rats over here. Soporific. How do you pronounce that? Let's see. So, Will, is that you? You're done? You're done. You, my friend. I would rather you individually kill some rats over here because I want them to all bunch up again so we can hit them with your fireball. Okay. Not enough resources. Alright, let's go. Everybody bunch up. We still got Misty Steps. We can get out of here. Gonna roll a... Oh, yeah, sure. Yes. Lizelle, they rolled a 23. Oh. No, you don't. Immune to sleeping. Nice. Okay, here we go. There's a bunch of them gathering. Okay. Big Boss Man. Let's go with you first, buddy.
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. I'm a great single target attacker, but I don't have much for multi-attack. Let's do this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You have fire. You have a lot of fire. How much damage does one of those do? Hard to say. Okay. What happened to Will? He fell down because of the sleeping spell. Dang, damn it. Okay. You need the same thing. Give me these. Split these up. Send some to Shadowheart. Shadowheart, jump over here. Or I guess you can just walk because they don't get opportunity to attack. So. Immune to fire damage. What? Not likely. Okay, you're done. Lizelle. You can kill them all. Not enough resources. You kidding me? I got resources. That's not funny. She critically missed again. She critically missed again. What's going on? How many rats are left? Just the one? All right. Now we're talking.
These hands. Too big. Where are the others? Where's the rest of me? You! Why did you have to keep prying? Why couldn't you just leave?
Hold on. Who are you?
Luthindor, last Dark Justiciar. I kept watch over Lady Shah's temple. Kept the faith alive after all the others were killed. But you ruined it. Trespassed. Spoiled my secret. Now, you will rot in the dark.
Well. I didn't know. I was just trying to humor Yerger so he'd let me go. The world's better off without Shar worshippers? Well, we have one in our party. I'm sorry. What more can be said?
Nothing. You had your chance to talk.
Shadowheart
Now
approves of that.
you
Okay,
die.
cool. Okay, so. Well, I'm glad he's right next to Lizelle then. Will. Why don't you heal yourself first? There you go. Now, this bozo over here. Hex him for his wisdom. Not enough resource, not enough movement. You can't see him from there? Dude, I can see him from there. Come on, that's not even right. Okay, alright, whatever baloney that is. Sharon of Shar person descent. Can you get up on him? No. Then hex him. Wisdom. See, strength was in the last slot for her. Why is it not always in the same slot? I don't. Strength was like. The wisdom was on the left side. Please, Larian, put these in order. You're killing the OCD people of the world. You're literally killing us. It should go in the same order as your character stats. It should go strength, dex, con, int, wiz, charisma. That's the order it should go in. You're just... Okay, hex is wisdom. Now, frighten your target. I like that plan. Oh, and it actually landed. That's a miracle. Okay. Well, Lizelle, what are you to hit him with? You only got one left. So let's hit him good. Why do you need to move over to the side? Why can't you just hit him from there? Higher movement costs encumbered. I'm not encumbered, am I? Why am I encumbered? Goblet. Smoke powder barrel. Send it to Will. Okay, yeah, I'm not encumbered. Just hit it. I don't understand this. I shouldn't need to move. Luck. That's why we saved it. Okay, 25 slashing damage, 2 acid, 8 psychic, 3 more psychic. Okay. I like that. Bonus action. Well, do your best. That's pretty good. That's half of it. One more time. Oh, and he's gonna make her sleep. Okay, my friend, it's up to me. I got big spells left. Okay, now what's the journal say about that? See, this is way more than I had when I made a deal with the rats. We learned that the rats in the Gauntlet of Shar are actually one single person, a man called Lerthinder. We discovered that the last Justicier's body was disassembled into a swarm of rats. Now that he's returned to his true form, we can kill him. We have dealt with the last Justicier, whose body had assembled into a swarm of rats. Jurger's contract can now be ended. So that was the loophole. Okay. Come here and check him out. He might have some real loot. He does. He's got a shield, and he's got this very rare scimitar. Shadow binding. If you attack with advantage, you have a chance to blind your target. Weapon enchantment +2. And it unlocks this thing down here. Shadow-soaked blow. Bludgeoning and psychic. Strike an enemy, adding your proficiency bonus to the damage. Moreover, if the attack hits, it deals an additional 1d6 psychic damage. This attack does not break concealment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a perfect weapon for our friend back at camp, Mr. Asterion. Meanwhile, the Justicier's Great Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. And then there's the Darkness Cloak. Create a cloud of magical darkness and immediately attempt to hide. Darling, that's... Welcome to Roleplay Land. What are these orbs for? Umbral gems.
Just a brief respite.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going back to Gauntlet of Shar.
This way.
Exit stage left. Nope. I always go the wrong way. Go this way. Up. Up and over to here. Yeah, what are those things called? Umbral gem. How many umbral gems are there, and what are they for? Alrighty. Moment of truth. Are we gonna have to fight him? In case we do, we all want our stuff back. We want our big crits and all that jazz, so. So here we are. Why are all my people glowing? Why are all my people glowing? It's the tilde key. I accidentally pressed it. So there we go. So there is this guy, the Oathbreaker Knight. Well, how much money do we have? Enough, I'm sure, and we can probably sell a whole bunch of things. Do you want your stuff back, or... Let's see, Shadowheart, what are you at? Your oath broken. I'm not sure I want to do anything about that yet. I think I just want to rest. Let's just rest it out, shall we? What's this work? 10 game displays? Perfect. Let's do that.
Let me out, let me out, let me out!
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to make a hard save here. And that is done. Yeah, the Oathbreaker Knight. Oh, is he gone? Where is he? There's Asterion. Oh, yeah. That's what we wanted to do, was get the two-handed weapon and do great weapon training with her. She's got the shield. That's really nice. What's her armor class?
I'm ready.
With that
Whatever
shield
it
on.
takes.
It's 17. Yeah, it's still not great, is it? So if it's not going to be great, we'd like to just have the opportunity to get more attacks. Plus, she can really hit. That glaive is so awesome. with it being invisible and being able to hit, I think that would be a really cool thing for her to have. Let's just roll with this for now. What about this guy? Oathbreaker Knight. Maybe we should talk to him.
I have been waiting for you.
Yeah.
I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way.
Whatever you have to say, spit it out.
I offer no riddles, nor do I offer clarity. Where you must walk, there are no signposts. There are no maps. It is a path I have walked since the moment I fell. Now, you will walk it too, Oathbreaker. You swore to defend the defenseless, to stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath?
While he was talking, I was looking something up, and I will have to tell you about it. Oh, okay. It was not my intention. My actions had unexpected consequences. That is the truth. Let me press that, please. Let me press that.
A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening.
Tell me more about these powers. Isn't there a way to reclaim my oath?
It is possible. But such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again.
Tell me more about these powers.
Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, what did you achieve after abandoning your oath?
I wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now.
Okay, well, I don't want this. I want to remain pure. Here's the thing. You can't respect your character if you're an Oathbreaker. You have to atone first before you can respect. So if I want to respect her with Great Weapon Master and make her two-handed and let her use the glaive and all that stuff and do her as an Oath of Vengeance Paladin instead, then ta-da. You've got to atone first.
You may refuse, but this alone will not restore what was lost. Without light to guide you, or darkness to consume, you will remain adrift, powerless.
Well, powerless. I don't like the sound of
The
that.
powers you wielded were not yours alone. They were a gift, offered on the condition that your oath was upheld. In the darkness, new power beckons. In the light, the promise of restoration. But in between, there is nothing.
That sounds ominous. I will not be tainted. I will find a way to reclaim my oath.
Until that day, I will be here, and my offer will remain.
Okay. So that's that end of that things. I see. Well. Now, is Withers going to be the person that I need to pay $1,000 to?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
No.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
You couldn't change my
Thou
class.
hast broken thy
The
oath.
oath.
Before I can aid thee, thou
That's
must
cool.
atone.
So how do I do that exactly? Because there's Karlak. There's my boy. Okay, how would I actually do that? That's interesting. Alright, let's see if we can figure out an answer for that. Okay, supposedly the Oathbreaker Knight is the guy you need to talk to restore your oath.
You are between worlds, Paladin. Have you made a choice?
Yeah, I have. I wish to take up my oath again.
It is possible. First, you must pay the agreed price. Material sacrifice is required to prove your words have substance. Do you wish to pay?
Yes.
The price is paid. Tell me, why do you wish to reclaim your oath?
So I can respec into a different class. Oh. Only in wielding the powers I lost can I achieve my aims. 'Tis my destiny, my right.
A higher purpose. A greater calling. Kneel, Oathbreaker.
Okay.
You swear to act with strength, compassion, and responsibility. To be a paragon of honor and justice.
Sure.
The oath of devotion is once more yours to fulfill.
Interesting. Okay, so Oathbreaker's not there anymore.
This
Well,
way.
maybe the best thing to do is respec her right now before we go back and talk to that guy, because I have no idea what's going to happen with that conversation. Let's think about it. Alright, the gang's ready to go, but this has been a long episode and I'm going to have to do a lot of editing with it. Shadowheart's back in a different form, kind of closer to what we had with the first respec, where we respect her more as a barely paladin, mostly warlock. And she looks like this: 18 charisma, 18 dex because she's got the gloves on. If you take the gloves on, I had her 14 dex, 16 con. We put 1 point into charisma and gave her resolve, so she gets improved saving throws to her charisma. You can see she gets 3 from proficiency, so plus 10 to saving throws. We gave her a bunch of the different things that Karlak was wearing. So basically, we would be swapping her in and out with Karlak, because I wanted her to have this weapon. It's invisible, loses a property for 2 rounds on a missed attack roll. Invisible weapon. Invisible weapons are awesome, because of course it's invisible while equipped. So it has advantage on attack rolls, and it scores critical hit when rolling a 19, which is just awesome. So she's set up for that. She's got these dex gloves on with this armor. In fact, does the dex gloves? Yeah, they affect her armor class. So she ends up with a high armor class, and she ends up with actually more hit points than anybody else in the party by 1. She's got 1 more hit point than Jadruk. So she should be a strong character for us. A lot of stuff, you know. She's still got some healing available. So I'm excited to go tear her off into the... not tear her off, to take her off into the next fight that we deal with. We're going to have to go see that quest and see if we can really redeem that guy, or there's the whole Raphael thing. We don't know what's going on yet. There's a lot of stuff. This game's crazy. A lot of stuff going on. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. As always, leave a question, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, do all that jazz, like the video, and I'll see you next time. And until then, happy gaming, everyone.